And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do you look for here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And that misses. And away we go this afternoon. Judge rips that one. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
On a line, base hit. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's
up the middle, flips it. There's one.
Out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And there's the strike. Just missed. Inside, just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss. Got him. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And now Michael Busch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ian Happ up to hit.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
That one's in there, 0-1. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, left field. Bellinger puts it away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. In the air, left field. And there's one away. So up next, Austin Wells. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide.
And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Still manages a throw. And he'll reach second with one away.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
In the dirt, and as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Left-hand batter waits. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0.
Slapped foul. Wells, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So two in scoring position with one out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Late swing fouled off. Shaw. Not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. One away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Runners on the move. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2. Headed for the plate. Another comes in to score around second now as they still don't have it. And now a wide throw to third.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound.
Judge on the run. Pitch is low. Throw, and they got him. And a big swing and a miss. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Miguel Amaya. That is upstairs for ball 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tucker, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
McMahon makes the grab. 2 down. Two down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Live from Bristol Motor Speedway, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit. Hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up. Hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at bat. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. It's Aaron Judge now.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And Judge spoils that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one to first, and that's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Ripped to right, base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That misses, and that is ball one. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Trent Grisham now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Bottom of the first. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
That is good. The first baseman.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Top of the second, stepping in, Jose Caballero. Crochet back to work. On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. And quickly one away in the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela brings it in. 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Story now. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Designated hitter, Wilyer Abreu. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
strikes.
got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting six, the right fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Swinging a foul straight back. Story leads off first with one away. Bellinger drifts towards it. 2 down. So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one not close. Ball one. Story on the move. Pitch outside. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And that's down and away.
1-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt now. Swings through that one above the zone. Goldie in his 14th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Popped up Gonzalez. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. So up next, Romy Gonzalez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, bases empty.
1-0.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Yanks go quietly. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Judge hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike. And that is out of play. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Diving, but it gets down for a hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No, that's up.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner on the move again. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Wells makes the turn at second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Judge rips that one. That's back. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one's upstairs, ball one. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Rafaela. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here is Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Caught and missed. Hung up in a rundown now.
No balls.
Tag and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Fly ball to right. Judge really on his horse for this one. Reaching down and makes the grab. And now the DH, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If I can't play around with him here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. Two one now. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's it out. Now a chance for Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
High leg kick.
No throw, safe at second. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Caught in between, trying for third now. In there safely.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, right to the backstop. No advance, though. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Snaps it down to second. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Snap throw down to second. Again with a pitch out. And that misses as well. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Grisham at third. Chisholm at first. 1 gone. And that clips the inside corner.
Count's full.
There goes the runner. Into the outfield base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. On to second, they get one. On to low. It's a double play. Bottom of the sixth. And now it's going to be Cedar Rafaela. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one out to right. Judge nabs it, and a quick out, number one. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Gonzalez, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count even at one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Man at second.
Ball, that's high.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2-1. Safe.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Bregman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it? Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So a man at first. Here's Cody Bellinger. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
This to center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run in. Here comes another. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Backed off the plate that time.
One.
Tries to get back and save.
Yeah.
That one the other way. Gonzalez fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Now here is Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That one almost got him. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge cutting across, reaching down, makes the catch. Here's Trevor Story now. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Abreu in the box again. Takes a strike. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. And it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Roman Anthony. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Fought off foul. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grisham sprinting for this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Not in time. He's safe. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ball. Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Harrison back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. And next for New York, Austin Wells. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. So now 1 and 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch misses way outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fly ball down the line. Duran towards the line. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Breaking ball inside. And 1 and 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Story sends it over to first. 3rd out. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
it's 0-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1 and 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Makes the sliding stop. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 12-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That got him.
And look out. That one gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one. Man at first, nobody out. And up next for New York, Trent Grisham. This one high in the air to left center. Durant under it. And there's one away. Now a long throw to first. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pick.
Runner on the move. And it's fouled away. Snap throw.
2-1.
Goldie, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner goes again. Safe at 2nd, and he easily steals the bag. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, center field. Rafaela sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. That one fouled off. And a 2-1 on the way. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Story in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to 2nd. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. 1 out and a runner at 2nd. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
No, that's low. Ball.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And ball four, two aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Goldie. He's in there. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Abreu, the lead runner, out at second. Anthony over at first with one away. And strike two. Next one misses, and the count now even up. Double steal. In the air, left side. Bellinger moving under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.